Let's talk Ahsoka fashions throughout the years, okay? I want you to tell me. I'm going to give you a bunch of examples here. So I want you to have full representation of every little wardrobe change Ahsoka went through over the years. This is the first one, as represented. This is as represented via action figures, of course.
Oh, all right.
So here's the original. This is the original. This is Ahsoka, Clone Wars movie. Here, let me get her.
This is tube top Ahsoka here.
Tube top Ahsoka, if you will. She got the stinky in the back, and I'm not talking. That probably requires people to see the video.
You need the visual for that. Yes, Jabba's little boy there.
So there it is. Tube top Ahsoka.
Tube top Ahsoka. I was not fond of the tube top. It wasn't realistic. But I think looking back now, we all look back on it fondly because we have such good memories of those early days of Ahsoka. But I was happy when, she got to retire the tube top.
Ashley, we all have those eras in our life where we're wearing things that we wished we hadn't, So
oh, trust me. I had my tube top days.
Yeah, it's cold in space.
And that's why you were sad for Ahsoka for having to deal with that. Yeah.
Poor Ahsoka.
What was the next one, Mac?
The next one features Ahsoka. She's still in the tube top, but she has a poncho on. And that's sort of like her she's under disguise here. This is a season 1 Ahsoka where she's wearing a poncho. I don't know how stylish that is, if that should be a her universe item or not. It looks like a burlap sack, but Ahsoka seems pretty comfortable, at least. She's comfortable, and also it keeps her a little bit more warm, so she's not, her belly's not exposed or whatever.
Yeah.
Is this a tube top? Well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be doing this in front of everyone looking under Ahsoka's tunic, but I just wanted to see. It is a tube top, I can confirm.
Oh, so you threw some soft goods on there, and voila, it's a new figure.
She's got some warmth there, which I appreciated. You have all these male Jedi, Obi-Wan in his robe and tunic, and Anakin with all sorts of armor, and then you put Ahsoka in a tube top.
Yeah, what's with that?
Well, that's why the potato sack isn't such a bad idea.
No.
Remember the Brady Bunch when they had the potato sack races in the backyard, Jan?
Yes.
Did you just?
Yes, they did.
I did just call her Jan, Jason.
Yes.
Do you know why I just called her Jan?
I think I know why. Ashley, if you don't mind, we're going to remind folks here about one of your on-screen roles.
Oh, yes.
Some time ago.
Jan, do we have a picture?
Are you working on your science project too?
I was going to start. You put it on, didn't you, Jan? I couldn't go to the store because my bike tires were flat. Because you didn't pump them up. Well, even if I did make the butterfly habitat, all the caterpillars died. Because you forgot to put the air holes in the box. Idiot. Isn't this a wonderful day?
Oh, and here comes Marsha. But yes, that's right. That was Ashley Eckstein as Jan Brady in the Brady Bunch in the White House.
Oh my gosh. I love that you just played that clip, by the way. I loved playing Jan Brady.
How fun is that? And of course they were playing off of, the poor Jan, she had like the imaginary boyfriend, George Glass.
George Glass.
Awesome.
One of the greatest pieces of merchandise I ever saw, actually, I don't know if you ever saw this, but Funko put out a Funko Pop 2-pack of Jan Brady with George Glass. And there was no other figure in the 2-pack.
Absolutely brilliant.
And I think Jan had the telephone in her hand. So she just got out of conversation with George Glass. Oh, we got more Ahsoka toys here.
More Ahsoka. These aren't toys, Jason. This is
sorry.
A fashion show. This is a fashion show.
Okay.
Right, this is midway through season 3. Ahsoka got a wardrobe upgrade. All the characters did, and they looked much more realistic, and Ahsoka looks much more Like she's ready for Jedi Knight activity with this this updated version of her old outfit. It looks like the tube top is gone, thank God. She's got some armbands on. Those are sharp armbands. Loincloth is still there, the Ahsoka loincloth.
I think this is my favorite Ahsoka look right here. I think this is one of
So, Jason, you actually just took the words from my mouth because when people ask me what my favorite Ahsoka costume is, I actually share that it's this costume. And it's still not the most practical, but we spent so much time with Ahsoka in this costume. And I have so many fond memories of Ahsoka in this moment of time. And so if I had to pick one, it would be this costume.
It's a good one. It's a good one. And it was a much welcomed wardrobe upgrade for our little pal, our little Snips. Now, here's a variation on that in a way. This is underwater Ahsoka, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
That way. And there she has her underwater diving helmet on, along with the loincloth is still there. She has a new belt, same old boots. But she's ready for the
underwater. You can take her in the bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. That was underwater, but then do you also have like spacesuit Ahsoka? Because didn't she have?
Maybe this is spacesuit Ahsoka.
Oh, is that spacesuit Ahsoka?
This must be spacesuit Ahsoka because that's a space helmet, is it not? I think I might have mixed them up. I think this one could be underwater Ahsoka. This one might be underwater Ahsoka because I.
Oh well, that's Star Wars Rebels Ahsoka.
Oh wait, hold on a second.
Jimmy Mack look at Jimmy Mack getting schooled on his action figures.
Well, hey, I could be wrong. I thought there was a spacesuit Ahsoka that was like maroon, but maybe I'm getting it mixed up.
Oh, wait a second.
It's been a minute.
Okay, no, that's. I never clean up my toys after I'm done playing with them. I think I'm
being invaded here all of a sudden. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it is toy time, so this is underwater Ahsoka, I believe. Maybe.
Yeah.
Could it be?
I think so
I think
too.
this is it. Yes.
I think so.
Well, regardless, it's a pretty cool looking.
Oh yeah, that looks more like a wetsuit. Yeah, that's underwater Ahsoka.
Ahsoka looks like a badass in this one. She looks ready to. She looks rough and tumble, ready for some action.
Yeah. No, that action figure is actually really rare. I've barely signed any of that action figure.
Ooh, is that right? Yeah, I think it did come out like after the run, after the Clone Wars was wrapped. But
that almost looks like Ahsoka in an Iron Man suit.
Yeah, crossover. Yeah. What if?
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's Rebels Ahsoka, and she does look. Yep. She looks like she's been through a lot.
She's older and wiser.
She looks a little tired. In that
she looks very tired. I don't know if those are bags under her eyes or what, but she's.
I think it's the war paint.
I'm not too sure there. But okay. I do love the Rebels look. I think Ahsoka in Rebels is just so cool looking, and I do love her costume there.
And then here she is in the final season of Clone Wars, fighting alongside the Mandos, and
absolutely. I have
and trusting her gut. That's what she does.
I have something fun, which, by the way, can we talk about the fact that this whole interview, I've just had Chewbacca here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's really funny.
He's holding up the bass. He's holding up the bass section in the quartet.
I know. Yeah. You just see Chewbacca just as that. But so my friends Chris and Beth and Olivia and Maddie just gave me this Christmas gift, and it's
that's a great one.
It's my face.
Oh my gosh! Look at that! Ahsoka. Look at that!
That's the
So
Hasbro selfie series, I think, or is that?
Oh,
a
that's
custom?
the I'm Ashley Eckstein. And I got to figure no one else has series. That's what I think. That's a custom.
Yeah, I don't think they offer Ahsoka as far as that goes.
That is so cool.
They actually found someone on Instagram, a guy named Tim, and he scanned in a picture, I guess, of my face, and then did a custom mold. So I thought it was pretty cool.
Wow,
and then
that
this
is
one,
very cool.
I feel like you really see my face in this one, but they gave me two of them, and I don't know. I mean, I do see a little bit of myself, but this is more my personality. Like if you were to merge my personality with Ahsoka, it would be this. So they gave
Smiling,
look at that,
laughing.
It's got a
having
variant
a good
head.
time.
Wow,
yeah, I'm trying.
That
to
is so
keep her.
cool. So some days, some days are like that, and then other days are like the other way, are like that.
Yeah.
Just to let David know what kind of mood you're in the morning, you should just put one of those on the kitchen counter so he sees it. Happy Ahsoka.
That's true. That's true. Well, it's so funny because at the beginning of every episode, I was always laughing in the studio. Like each episode was practically like how much it was like a challenge of like how much could they get me to laugh and just giggle all throughout. And to the point where Dave would make me, he would say, okay, Ashley, ball up he would call it my cuteness. He's like, that there's no room for that in the studio. Ball up your cuteness and throw it out. And so I would always beg Dave, and I'm like, come on, why can't we get Ahsoka to laugh more? Like, of course she would laugh. And I would always try to sneak in, a laugh or more smiles. And he would always say, nope, Ahsoka doesn't laugh. She doesn't smile. And so I love the fact that, my friends, they really know me well, and they got me a smiling Ahsoka.
You need to text a picture of that figure to Filoni and say, see, Dave, she does smile after all.
Yeah. We'll start a new hashtag. Hashtag Ahsoka smiles. Maybe that'll catch on.
That's true. That's true.